Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Still dealing with windy conditions out there this morning, and temperatures on the chilly side did see wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour on the main base here, up to 45 out on the island. And we are currently in a wind advisory, expecting that wind advisory to remain in effect as we go through normal working hours today. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have that area of low pressure still lingering off the New England coast that will slowly start to move off the coast as we go into the evening hours this evening, and that area of high pressure off to the west will start to build into the local area, and we'll finally start to see those winds calming down as we go into the evening. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning's balloon sounding, we have our peak winds of 49 knots at 3,000 feet, but overall winds out of the west-northwest to northwest as we go through the column, and fairly consistent around 25 to 35 knots through the column as well. We'll see the freezing level at 200 feet. If we look at the current visible satellite, we can see mostly sunny skies across the area, a few low clouds lingering around, otherwise just some higher clouds off to the northeast, but we can see those starting to dissipate, and expecting a breezy but sunny day ahead. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, expecting dry conditions and breezy conditions to continue as we go through the day today, and then again as we get into the evening hours, we'll see that breeze start to weaken as we go into the overnight hours, ending up with some lighter winds as we go into the morning. But overall, clear skies remaining through the day today and into the morning hours for Thursday, and then we'll see a few high clouds start to build in as high pressure also builds into the area. We'll see a return to more seasonable temperatures for Thursday. Thursday looking to be a really nice day overall, and overall seasonable as well. We'll see clouds on the increase as we go into Thursday evening ahead of a disturbance moving across the country. And then as we get into Friday morning, we'll see likely mostly cloudy conditions, but up to that point we will remain dry. And we'll see those winds shifting out of the becoming more southerly, and we'll see some temperatures starting to warm. If I zoom out and take a look at the longer term forecast here, we can see this area of low pressure moving across the Great Lakes area as an upper level trough digs into the northeast. This is going to bring a cold front into our area as we go through the day on Friday. We'll see breezy conditions for Friday, but we'll be on the warm side, and then we'll see a slight chance of an isolated shower later in the day, but the better chance of rain will come as this front approaches during the overnight and into the early morning hours of Saturday, where we'll likely see some rain showers through the area, and then that front continues to push through, taking with it the showers off to the east as we get into the afternoon hours on Saturday, and another shot of colder air moving into the area, setting up for the weekend with some slightly breezy conditions. And then we'll start to see high pressure building into the area as we get into the beginning of next week, with some chilly but nice days for the start of the week. And then models continue to hint at a disturbance developing over the southeast. Some disagreement in the models, though. As you can see here, GFS has a deeper and stronger low developing and staying along the coast, bringing precip chances into our area as we get into the day on Wednesday. The European solution has a weaker low further off the coast and minimal chances of rain over our area for the middle of the week. So we'll have to see how that plays out as we get closer to the event and see if we can't get a better consensus on that. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we are red for those winds that are above 25 knots, and expected to remain red as we go through, again, the normal working hours and into the late afternoon before we start to see those winds start to relax a bit. We'll see northwesterly winds 15 to 20 knots, gusting to 30 to 35 knots as we go through the day today. A chilly day with temperatures only reaching around 48 degrees this afternoon, and then we'll see temperatures start to cool down as we go into the evening hours, as well as the wind weakening out of the northwest around 7 to 12 to 8 to 13 knots. And then we'll see an even lighter wind as we start the day on Thursday with a low around 31 degrees, and that wind will be about 4 to 9 knots with some high clouds starting to build in the area. We'll see tides running normal for today, and as we go into the next couple days, Thursday looks to be a very nice day with seasonable conditions with a high around 56 degrees. So overall, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, and again, we'll see those high clouds increasing as we go through the day and into the afternoon, but green across the board for our weather risk. As we go into Thursday evening, we'll see continued increase in the clouds, partly to mostly cloudy for Thursday evening, and we'll see a slight breeze out of the southwest develop, but we will remain green for weather risk for our Thursday evening, and we'll see mild conditions with a low around 43 degrees. Going into Friday, we'll see mostly cloudy to overcast conditions, a very warm and mild day on Friday with a high around 65 degrees, so well above average for this time of year. We will be breezy to windy at times, so we do have that red risk for winds that are above 25 knots, so a good chance of seeing a wind advisory for our Friday. Otherwise, just a slight chance of an isolated shower later in the afternoon and into the early evening, so we do have that yellow risk for that precip chance, but overall a much warmer day than what we have been seeing the last couple days. Looking into the extended forecast, we'll start on Saturday. We'll have that better chance of rain showers in the early morning hours on Saturday, as well as some slightly breezy conditions continuing. We'll see temperatures lower down to around 44 degrees, and we'll see them rebound a bit after the rain up to possibly 50 degrees for our high on Saturday, before things continue to cool down into Saturday evening with a low around 32 degrees. So we go into Sunday, another chilly and slightly breezy day, but more sunshine for our Sunday with a high around 46 degrees. As we get into next week, we'll start off around 28 degrees Monday morning. We'll see a partly to mostly cloudy day for Monday with another chilly day with a high around 47 degrees. And then going into Tuesday, we'll see temperatures starting off around 33 degrees and capping off around 51 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 at 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.